Case 5 Crash. Honestly speaking, I do have to give the show some credit to this week because the whole nightmare being based on the bride's fear of heights kind of flew right over my head. It was a pretty clever twist, especially when you consider, how the last episode ended. Although it does make the stuff with the childhood friend even funnier. I mean, yeah, fear of heights is a very valid fear, and the whole wedding and bride setup was a giant red herring, so I wasn't expecting it. Even the characters in the universe weren't expecting it. But again, it is still hilarious. Think about that this is how she sees her childhood friend as being so not over her. He would still try to bust up her wedding at least once. Anyway, outside of that twist, it was a pretty standard episode for this type of thing. It is funny to see the cops committing breaking and entering to get in on Baku's secret, albeit they're still at a distance. I do kind of hope Zero reveals himself to them so that he can, not be stuck in bike mode the whole season. And if he was stuck in bike mode the whole time around them, that would be a major shame. Outside of those 2 points, I don't really have much to say on this episode. The fight was pretty decent, although watching it, I kept thinking about how the people inside the plane Baku was sky surfing on were just bouncing around in that thing. She's definitely going to come out of this with even worse fear of heights, I swear to God. Well, outside of that, the only other thing I can think about is the premiere of the new color for the Zeztz suit, the blue phrases of the Psycho move. And it didn't really feel like that big of a deal, just another base form of suits. While it does get to do some cool things, overall this is not really that major of a debut fight for what honestly feels like should be a bigger deal of a form. And yeah, this is a pretty standard episode. And again, the childhood friend stuff is just kind of funny to me. So yeah, like I said, as long as it kind of keeps this type of tone, then I'm fine with it being the standard. But I do kind of wish it was a bit meatier for a debut fight.